political career.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you to explore something even more fundamental. There is a belief in our university system and among the students there, by and large, I think in America, and now it's spreading to Britain and to the continent, that you can't get a job if you don't major in one of those vocational training areas, business administration, public administration, these sorts of things. And yet others argue that the human capital you learn in an education in a fast-changing environment that we're in now, fast-changing society that we're in now, those skills are actually obsolete in 10 to 15 years. And at the same time, because these students haven't had the good liberal arts grounding, they find themselves fundamentally tapped out from a vocational standpoint because they don't know how to learn to learn.
Sure.
Can you?
These are my thoughts on this. I give this fundamental question a lot of thought. And first I shall say again, we're in a paradigm shift. We're in a paradigm shift. And that means that we are, it's as if there has been an earthquake where two tectonic plaques are beginning, one is going over the other, and that makes a complete upheaval on the surface. Mm-hmm. And when you have these kind of upheavals in the management, in the evolution of civilization and the evolution of civilization development, one of the first victims of these upheavals is, of course, education, because there must be a constant readjustment. What happens when these upheavals arrive? You're getting massive flows of population flowing into another group of population, mm-hmm. massive groups of massively linguistic groups flowing into another, which mm-hmm. perturbs both those that are coming in and those who are receiving. Mm-hmm. And education must immediately make readjustments to all of that. Now, as far as the equilibrium is concerned between the liberal arts, so to speak, the liberal arts, general culture, that is to say, the understanding, the fundamental protection and safeguard of the cultural, intangible and tangible cultural heritage, and the professional world, hard, cold professional world, so to speak. I think there is a slight dramatization in this situation. I think that we're constantly forming teachers to go out and teach and fill in places for teachers who are retiring, for elementary schools, for middle schools, and for high schools. We're constantly forming professors and teachers and engineers for the undergraduate and the graduate level. I don't think that, and of course, the act of teaching is one of the fundamental annex disciplines of the liberal arts.
But I don't think we're talking about teaching teachers to teach liberal arts in our modern
yes.
university philosophy.
Sure,
we're teaching teachers to teach people to get jobs.
Surely.
So I don't know that the fact that we're teaching more teachers is an indication that there is still within this vocation-oriented university.
We're training teachers to continue to maintain the fantastic equilibrium between knowledge and ignorance on the elementary school level, on the middle school level, on the high school level, mm-hmm. and on of course, the undergrad and graduate level. Mm-hmm. This is very important. These teachers, what do they teach? They teach reading, writing, grammar, arithmetic. Mm-hmm. They teach you how to think.
Certainly at the 12th grade and below, they teach those fundamental skills, but I was really focusing more in at the university.
And this is still in vogue. A university cannot exist without the preschools, the fine quality of high school, middle school, and elementary school. This is what sometimes we lose sight of. University, when you come to the university, you come there with already a good as they say in Europe, a good baggage. You have a good baggage. Your baggage is full. You're not coming there empty-headed. Let's say from time to time you'll find a student coming in who seems to be empty-headed, but none of them are empty-headed in the final analysis. So as we wrap up this second segment, we are understanding better that the problems of management of educational systems has always been fundamentally the same.
Next, Illo and Jim will discuss the medieval university.